Okay, this week in Survivor, we had a double elimination, and both of them didn't really make sense to me. I want to start off with the Eve and Dan tribe, because I got a lot to say about the LaFleur. Has Dan paid everybody off? Why is Dan still on the tribe? Here's a guy, I want to go home, I'm tired. I don't need this. I'm rich. I drive a Ferrari. $600 shoes. Okay, you don't need to be there. Why are you there, Dan? And why is it the tribal councils you're always pleading your case to stay there? And I don't think he got one vote. Not one vote. He can't compete. He's hurting their tribes. He's no good in challenges. So I don't know. I can't figure out unless he's just paying off people. Because if you're the rest of the tribe, you don't want him there. Half the time he doesn't want to be there. And I think Eve is at least better than him in challenges. She's smarter than he is. That's a tribe. That's a total mess. Total mess. That tribe. If Dan doesn't go next time, I don't know what's going on there. In LaFleur, my girl Brenda. I don't know. She disappointed me this week. What was that outburst at the tribal council for? Now she's got at least two people gunning after her. Marty and Jill, I suppose. Okay. And Kelly B going home. I don't understand what the whole threat with Kelly B is. I think they're just picking on her because of the fake leg. Trying to say she's going to be a big threat in the end. She'll get votes if she gets there in the end. So they really were picking on her just for that. Was she really that big of a threat? And I thought the whole idea was to flush the idol out. And when Marty didn't use the idol, and you're voting on the tiebreaker, why? That was their chance to get Marty out of there. Now he's still hanging around with the idol. So I always thought Brenda was a smart player. I think that was a huge mistake. At least not voting for Marty and that outburst there. Now she's got people gunning after her now. Maybe she's got the numbers for now, but you had your chance to get Marty out. You didn't do it. You figured Kelly B was a bigger threat. I feel bad for Kelly B, and it has nothing to do with having an artificial leg. They were just gunning after her for no good reasons. They said they wanted to flush the idol out. They didn't do that. You let Marty hang around too long, and who knows what happens. I think he's already got Fabio on his side. I mean, telling Fabio he's the grandmaster in chess, and Fabio, I thought he was going to say, is Marty crazy? And Fabio just comes out and says, yeah, I could see that happening. Wow. Yeah, Fabio's not too bright, but he knows it though. He knows it. And that's what I kind of like about Fabio. He's likable. And, I'm also liking Jane. She's an independent woman. I think she can go far here. I like how she was making her own fish out there in the woods. I like her. Now, I don't know exactly what her alliance is. There seems to be a lot of little alliances spread out in this year. I don't know how that's going to turn out. But I think Brenda really kind of blew it this week. Maybe she's smarter than I am. She's got another plan. But I don't understand that whole tribal council outburst and how the votes went down. I just don't get that one. And what else here? You notice how quiet Nyanka's getting now? She was almost cute this show. Almost cute. She just kind of was sitting there and was going to go with the group, whatever they wanted. And if she stays quiet for a few weeks like this, she could be a dangerous player. People are going to forget the bitchy Nyanka we saw earlier. That's, people get short memories. They really do. I think we're not really seeing much with the other players. I guess Sash is with Brenda and Chase. Their time hasn't shined yet. We're not seeing a whole lot about them. But picking on Kelly B like that was upsetting to me. Brenda's not my favorite anymore. I don't think I have one. Really, right now, I'm not rooting for anybody right now. What's going on here? Who else can I talk about? Benry's not saying much. Dan's he's just back and forth. I don't even know why he wants to be there. And you have Holly and Jill, and wasn't it amazing now that they separate the old and young? Yet two of the older people won both immunities, individual immunities this week. And that was interesting. They competed well. That competition there with the digging with the paddle. That was an odd competition. The whole thing flipping behind your back into some kind of toilet seat on your back. I don't know what they got to come up with some better challenges. And let me see here, who else? We got Jane, Fabio, Purple Kelly. There's not much going on there. You get the big stars there. Dan, Marty, Brenda, Jane's coming along. I guess as the weeks go, they'll change that around a bit. But I was sorry also to see Eve go. She seems to be getting a bad rap for whatever reason. Maybe some behind the scenes stuff we don't see, but anyway, she's gone, and that tribe is hurting badly. Like I said, Dan's gonna have to go next, otherwise there needs to be an investigation. It really does. Okay, that's all I got for this week on Survivor. See you next week.